Donna Meldon, Executive Director for the Holmes County Chamber of Commerce, and this is Chats with the Chamber Lady. And today's guest is Benny Bollon Jr. with Fully Armed. Hi, Benny. How you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. Glad to be with you.
We're glad that you're here today. And just as we were getting ready to do this podcast, we discovered several different items that I think we needed to include on today's podcast. But you're with Fully Armed, so tell our listeners, viewers, what is Fully Armed?
So, Fully Armed is a company that I designed to help bring training around firearms to the community here in Holmes County.
What inspired you to become an instructor?
So, like many people here in Holmes County, grew up around firearms, grew up on a farm, grew up just with the interest for firearms. Mm-hmm. And then as I got older, working here in Holmes County, found there was a need for firearms training right here in Holmes County.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell us more about what Fully Armed, what you do.
So right now it's mainly firearms training, like concealed carry classes. So it's all about training and getting the knowledge out there. Because, again, we need to be knowledgeable and safe if you're going to handle and own and carry a firearm in public. If you look at statistics, a lot of deaths occur around firearms. And it's not always the mass murderer. Mm-hmm. A lot of firearms deaths are from negligent discharge or accidental discharge. And the reason you have a negligent discharge or accidental discharge is because you're being unsafe with a firearm.
Yeah. We were discussing before, I think you had several points of to be safe with a firearm.
Yes, ma'am.
And we were going to, and I believe in that first one very much so, Benny, but let our viewers know about.
Yes, so there's 4 universal rules to firearm safety. And the first one is always treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Always. Even if it's a toy gun. Because we had talked about training children. Well, if you train children with their toy guns to treat these firearms as if they're loaded, when they get older, they'll treat them as if they're loaded. Secondly, never point a firearm at anything you're not willing to destroy. Thirdly, once you pick up a firearm, your finger never goes on the trigger until you've identified a target and you're ready to fire that firearm. And then the last one is, once you've identified that target, rule number 4, know what is beyond that target. Know what could potentially step in the path of that target.
Yes.
Because, again, if you're being attacked, you don't want to miss hitting your attacker and injure someone that was not a party to whatever was going on.
Right.
And as far as being in front of you, and when it comes to home defense, if you hear something go bump in the night, probably everybody else in the house heard something go bump in the night. And you don't want somebody stepping out of a bedroom or bathroom or something into your line of fire.
Yes.
And, you need to be aware if that's a potential hazard when it comes to firearms. So.
And it's so important to educate.
So important to educate.
Now, in addition to concealed weapons, what other classes do you teach? So
I do the concealed carry. That's one of my better classes. I do home defense. I have a women's only class. That's one of my more popular classes.
Give us just a little tidbit. What to expect if you attended the women's class.
It's a women's only class, and we found that to be popular because there's 2 reasons behind it. One is the biggest growing population in firearms right now is women. The second one is found that women are more open to firearms around other women. Sometimes you put them in a general class with guys and they can feel intimidated, sometimes overwhelmed. And so having that women's class will put them at ease, and they're more relaxed around other women when it comes to firearms.
Now, do you recommend everyone getting a concealed weapon license?
I do. Now, again, carrying a firearm, I get isn't for everybody. But if you are going to carry a firearm, I do recommend that you get a concealed carry permit. One thing is with concealed carry, we're talking about self-defense here. And so the attacker gets to choose when and where and how he attacks, right? So we need we need all the tools that we can get to put the advantage back in our favor.
Absolutely.
One of those advantages is he don't know that I'm carrying a concealed firearm.
Right. Tell me what an OPE is.
So an OPE is a official partner event. And so what I mean by that is I partner regularly with the USCCA, which is the U.S. Concealed Carry Association.
Okay.
They are an insurance agency.
Okay.
And so I will partner with them, and we put on a free event that's open, free to the public to attend. But we put on those events. I'm the instructor. They get me to instruct the event for them. And then they'll have a representative from the USCCA there. And naturally, he's trying to sell you insurance in the event that if you have to use your firearm to defend yourself, you've got insurance there to help you cover the cost of an attorney. If you defended your home, you're going to have to move out of your home because it's a crime scene. You can't live in a crime scene.
Do you recommend training even after you get your concealed carry license?
Most definitely. When it comes to training, it's a perishable skill. It's like riding a bike. You don't really forget how to do it, but if you learn how to ride a bike and then you go 30 years without riding a bike, it takes you a few minutes to get acclimated to it again. Well, firearms is the same way. If you took a class 10 or 15 years ago, I mean, that's all great and good, but what kind of training have you done since then?
And what is the cost of the concealed license?
So the concealed carry permit, so if you come and take my concealed carry class, it's $60 for the class. You'll get a certificate of completion, and you can carry it right here to the DMV in Holmes County, and it's about $125. They charge you to be fingerprinted. You have to fill out the application, so they charge a fee for that. They'll send that off for you, and I've got students that have been getting them back in about 2 weeks.
Okay. Benny, if someone is interested in taking your courses that you're offering, of course, we do have them here at the chamber office in our meeting room. But what's the best way for someone to sign up for one of your classes? And, of course, be aware of when the classes are being taught.
So you can reach out to me at fullyarmed80@gmail.com. That's the email address. You can also go to Fully Armed on Facebook or Instagram. You can go to fullyarmed80 on Instagram and follow me there. I try to keep all of my classes listed and posted on there, and you can also message me on there if you have questions or reach out if you'd like to schedule a one-off class that I don't have on the calendar, because I do personal, or like let's say you have several family members and y'all just want it to just be just family. I offer customized classes for beyond what I have available to the public. So.
Well, you offer an invaluable service to our community. This is Donna Meldon, Executive Director for the Holmes County Chamber of Commerce, and if you want it, you need it, or you gotta have it, Holmes County is right where you'll find it. Thank you so much.